here as they get onto the Rift. Kobe, this game
Hold on,
was
let me upgrade the
34
quality.
minutes last time, with the first inhib going down at 33, so it was CLG walking on through.
It's loading still.
All right. Let's see what the level 1 game plan
Okay, there we
looks
go.
like. One sweeper.
So
here
there's the
actually
timer on the
starting out
screen.
for Curse
Sync up with
Dominate.
me.
Really wants to take advantage of that Elise early gank potential.
I actually
Columbine
don't
gets
think-
spotted by Cop.
I don't think this game will be close at all.
Blue side invade here. For
Very
CLG.
aggressive invade.
Makes you
by
think that they're
CLG.
going to keep their dual lane bottom.
Damn.
And Curse looks like they're just going to take that and go for the safe route. Lane swaps for everybody. 2 versus 0 probably. CLG looking for that lane matchup. The deep ward, a little bit off placement there by Double Lift.
I'm not a fan of little ones.
Turret there does get seen. So Curse know that this ward is there. However, it's so far over, they can't sneak by the wall. So kind of a catch.
That's all right. That's why I think
22 right there.
Twitter mechanics vote.
Even if Curse knows there's a ward there, you're not sneaking by it into this lane. So it's going to be the 2 versus 2. Down bottom. See if they can actually pull off simultaneous buff starts here.
I love the wait.
How the
I'll
hell
just
do
be
you
regular.
sync up?
Mirror
Someone
ward.
just told you. Pause
And we'll see
video,
if Curse
wait
actually
for the
make a
delay,
switch.
resume video.
Unleash
What
the
they
minions.
see.
All right, start this up. We're going to see how Dominate and Quas can really make themselves useful around the jungle. On the other side, Dexter as well
Oh, wow.
as Seraph to be together.
2v2.
Kind of a jungle buddy situation.
Ooh, are CLG going to get scared from this blue steal
antsy.
just by the duo being bottom?
No.
That's what, Curse may have been hoping for there. CLG do not get scared off, though. So they only saw that duo, and it is the right call.
This is going to be
Dexter
interesting.
Doesn't shy away from the buff steal, and is able to counter it.
They give him everything as
So
well.
Seraph's TP is
Knowing
down.
that the lanes are going to be standard matchup. They
Slight
teleport up top
disadvantage.
quickly, allow Dexter to soak up that
Double lift
experience
afro
alone.
will never
Maybe
respect
stop
Cop
the
and X
game up.
Special.
And because the
So-
top side was invaded by Curse, Quas gets the
They're really happy
teleport
about
advantage.
that.
This is going to help Quas's laning phase.
Boy grabbed
Because he will
chains,
have
which
that
is very
instant return.
interesting.
Won't lose out on
Why
any
the hell
minion
did he grab
waves
chains level 1?
if he does lose out on trades in lane. Dexter, though, having a hard time sustaining
I feel
through the
like-
jungle because of that start.
Link shouldn't have grabbed chains
Okay
level 1, but we'll
on the
see.
roundabout, 8 to 20, a little bit of change in the vote. We'll see how that goes
Oh,
throughout the
that
game.
CS was bad.
Remembering that we pretty much have 2 mid lanes between the top and the mid, respectively, with the picks from each team. And it's the first time we're seeing Seraph on Lulu or Quas on Kale here in the summer split. So
He's
a
animation
different,
canceling.
matchup for them as well.
Yeah,
Link
this
is
gonna
using
put
the
a
Dota way of
different sort of
CSing,
test on Seraph,
which is you
because
hold, you
we've mainly
keep
been
pressing
seeing
S.
Shyvana from Seraph,
Yeah.
and a lot of people were
Which is kinda
commenting
funny.
about his champion pool. But dashing around
Oh,
real quick here, but
man.
Link does find the
If
target.
Void goes
Yeah.
in for this,
so
yes,
Seraph, obviously has
the
a
kill will
standard
happen.
champion pool, but we'll see
No.
how well he can perform in the 1 versus 1. As we said, Quas does
Dexter
get the
felt like he was
teleport
wasting
advantage
too much time.
in this lane matchup, so it's going to swing it further.
Bottom lane, double
in
lift
his
and afro
favor.
are
He's
pushing
done a
up
good
Cop
job
and X
pushing
Special.
so far.
So they're in a
Actually
good position
shoved
right
Seraph
now.
up close to his turret.
We look at those picks again as well,
Ooh.
and we see that the Kale was kind of taken out.
Boy, boy's
Dominate
CSing
moving
quite
towards
well.
the bottom lane for a gank.
Oh,
The Kale
boy.
was picked up.
They know the gank
wait
is
on
coming.
Kale. And they think
Will
they're
X
gonna go
Special
in.
get the
Beautiful
flay?
wait on the black
Oh.
shield. Just at the last second, he does get the flay,
Nope.
but it did not lock on the death sentence. So
2
Closest
summoners
get
down
there.
CLG
Yep.
side, 1 summoner down on
Last
CRS side.
First gank
Afro
from
got
Dominate,
really
successful, able to burn not only the
damage.
flash, also heal from double lift.
That was really
used.
good though
2
because
summoners down for that bottom lane.
now they know where
Is a
Dominate
very good
is.
sign for
So Dexter can
Cop
do
and
something.
X Special. They start out pretty strong. Corky though should start out fairly strong in this matchup.
Quas
Link
doesn't
just
know
dodging
where
out on the final
Lee
cue.
Sin is
Boy,
right now,
boy,
so I
always
think
with
this might be a
Max
kill
Flow
right
goes in
here.
for 1 dash, trying to get some aggression, and Link very aware of that after we saw the
Here
early
comes. Here
aggro
comes.
and a few hundred health come
Oh,
off
he's
of
baiting
HP
it.
bar. Dexter patiently waiting in the top lane.
This is really good by Seraph.
Remember
He's
him all the
freezing
way
at
from back of
a
Battle
really
of the
good spot.
Atlantic. He can
He's just waiting for the
spend some
Q.
good time in a brush. It's going to work out.
Nice.
No dodge on the Q
Okay, there's
and
a
a
flash.
late flash.
Very well played there. Pressure
Gets it.
nicely put on the top lane. And they're going to be making
Link
a
is
return visit
CSing
to that.
just meh.
Alpha getting a little bit of bush control, but Xpecial's trying to pressure him up. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a kill.
The
but
creep wave
every
is too
lane
big
going
for Link.
aggro
He
for a
needs to be
little bit.
careful.
Oh yeah.
Dexter on
Oh.
the outside. Boy actually dashed his in. He has given
Link's
himself
dead.
somewhat of an exit, but he wanted first blood.
Oh, Link leveled up.
Blood
Link fucking leveled up. Oh,
Got
yes, good
confused
job.
A little bit there, boy, and Link
Good
lives.
job.
I believe he has the mastery. Uh-oh.
No, it doesn't matter.
Huh. Well, never mind.
I was so,
so Link there
afraid
with the
for
bait,
Link
but
there.
He would have gone down first. Just barely lives due to the
How could a Link played this
mastery.
better?
So
Let me
Chain
think.
goes down. Link comes back in. He wants to ensure
That was a
Voivod
really good
commits to
bait.
this.
Yeah.
So he'll walk right back up.
He even dodged the...
Voivod, specifically the
Yeah,
splash.
there's no
He
way.
flies it over, turns around for the auto.
This was like probably the best
And
possible way to
dangerous
bait
game
that.
with the level up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, and level up. Maybe he doesn't even have dangerous.
Maybe he doesn't actually, considering the amount of HP that he got. Looked like just a level up, according to that.
He probably does have dangerous game,
Nonetheless,
but
a little bit of a
2.5%
goal lead
HP
grab
is
there. The game
nothing.
can still
So
go either way, completely.
because he was
Link,
ignited, so he gets
that
half the
sweeper in
HP
mid
from
lane
dangerous
trying to
game.
keep himself safe, now knowing there will be some revisits. He's not going to have too much fun trying to get that LeBlanc before she gets hit 6. Can really get those assassinations out. Boy, is someone that Curse looks to carry.
I wonder
They tried to get
if
something going
CLG will
we
get
talked about those
anything
small,
off of
unfortunate mistakes
Quas's
for Curse
flash.
there.
Yep.
Because if
It
not,
does
I
cost
felt like that
Voivod
was a
this
waste
time
of
around. Gets
time.
really aggressive. Doesn't have wards on the side of his lane. Goes for that kill on Link. He's very close to getting it, but it does not pay off. And even if he had gotten it, it would have been an even gold trade for teams because CLG got the assisted kill.
There's that return on the flash being down. He's not be able
This
to put
time?
pressure.
Oh
got
my
it.
god.
Good little quick left step there and the zig and the zag.
He's also level 6 now. So,
Yeah.
Even if
This
it was
top
a
lane
dive, he would easily survive
Ganks. These
Curse
top lane
is
ganks
being
aren't working well.
very aware
They're
of their jungle
kind of
security
they're
through
planned out okay,
wards
but
and
Dexter's
line
wasting a
down
lot of
from the
time.
top to the bottom, so nobody can make their way in, and it's helping. I mean, nobody's really tried to, but CLG seems to be getting the kills they need. This first blood out of the mid lane so far.
Yeah,
See.
Curse are doing well.
Double
with
lift
their
and
ward. I think the
afro.
biggest story. Here is
Look at them.
for
So they
CLG.
pretended they based or
Rest of
left,
the map,
and then the second
relying
they knew
on
the
just like
second
crazy
they knew Cop and
uh,
Special went to base for the
just
BF,
ensuring that,
they push
or
up
they
the
think
wave,
that Dominate will not
and
have
then
that
they're gonna
big
get the
of an
next
impact.
wave, and then they're gonna
He
base.
hasn't quite had
So
that
essentially,
impact
they
yet.
just won that really hard
Just burning summoners
by
down the
just
bottom and not returning to that
outplaying,
lane to try and take advantage.
outbaiting Special and
CLG
Cop.
have been getting by so far, sort of the cheapo route without spending a lot of wards.
Yeah, usually you'd see some of these being picked, but they're still
Special's
just
gonna
clean
walk in the
stones
brush.
in the hands of Dexter, in the hands of
Ooh,
Link.
Special
But
stop
the
both the
sweepers
recalls.
are
You can see in the
already
bottom
out.
brush. That's really
No
bad
early sight
for
stones coming in this game, or for really any of the junglers
but
coming in today.
it's actually not that bad, but
Moderate,
whatever.
Moderate game. No big purchases.
Plus,
They're gonna
duel
lose
down
a wave,
bottom,
most
after on double
likely.
lift, they spend their trinket ward on side bush control. They don't even ward for ganks. So having blown those summoners early, Flash is about to come back up now, but they were playing extremely aggressively down there in the bottom lane.
Get an ooh from the crowd as the tricky farming from Dexter comes in.
Well,
We'll see if Double Lift and Alpha Moo can come back there. It's been some brush control by Alpha Moo, but to consider this last game as we were talking, Cop and Special did not have a fun time. They got pretty dumpstered on by the Double Lift Alpha Moo lane once they got out and into the team fights.
They know pink ward.
Seraph now
Link
back to
just
top
pinged
lane.
the pink
He will
ward.
use teleport.
You can see
Might be
there's
actually
two
called
pink
out there
wards
by
up.
Quas, but his teleport is used as well. Special just on the
Nope.
outside, body blocked by a melee.
so Special goes.
It was a good time for Special to roam mid because he burned
has to go
Link's
all the way back to the
abilities.
white to try and
I
get
don't know
some
what's
damage
happening
since he
mid right
cannot
now, but
lane
it feels like Link is
versus
playing pretty
this
bad.
Duo, while Special is
He's down
Bottom
too
left
much
is
CS
CLG
versus
not trying to step
Yasuo,
away
especially
quickly
one that
either.
got
They're
first
just
blooded.
taking their time. It will eventually push towards Curse though, since they've built up more minions.
Curse with a really good opportunity to put some pressure on with Dexter being backed. They actually don't try to decide on anything here. Ping's going up into the top lane. They say we have a little bit longer.
Link wants
Going
that pink
towards
ward
Quas.
out of there.
Puts down a
ASAP.
ward. His flash will be up though the next time, so it's going to be very hard, especially as we mentioned the intervention as well. All up really to this next dragon to get a big lead in the game.
Dexter has switched over to a sweeper as well, so once that comes off, cooldown.
Has Link just been
try and clear out
CSing
one of
bad?
these avenues for a gank for himself.
Boy has 85
First,
CS.
they'll already have their 3 sweepers available.
Goodbye, sweeper.
Doing some work trying to
Very
get that
pink
roam
ward.
done that we talked about. LeBlanc roam versus a Kale up top would be a successful option.
Right.
Because they can count on the silence, 200% burst down Quas.
We went straight for the
so
dragon.
Curse hasn't really done anything since they knew Dexter went back, or somebody back in that brush. But now
Curse is probably going to get the dragon
as well to go in. They do have the ping.
Oh!
Dominate with a good
No,
stop.
that was
He's
really
take
bad.
Some damage. Have they drawn them into a false sense of
Okay, they got
That's
Link.
Dexter
Link
going
got the
down
double.
as he tries to make the steal.
Double lift. I don't know what double lift
wants
doing.
to walk into the fight as well. A double kill for Cop, and that's going to be great for
greedy
Curse.
right there. Pretty greedy.
That was really bad by
Boy though. Link got those double buffs off of it.
Yeah, nice.
Good damage. He should be able to get an in and an out if he wanted it. But he stays safe knowing Voyboy's getting pushed out of lane. He'll try to get this pushed up himself. See that one more time.
This
Dexter
is way too
really
slow. He should have been way faster than that. But they end up killing Dominate, which is good.
Yep. They take him out. Just because Link is that
and Afro just went in for the kill secure.
CLG were able to answer with at least one kill out of the situation.
I'm not feeling how Afro and Double Lift responded to that, because if they responded properly, it would have been tons better.
They're going to be quite safe now. So good pressure coming in from CounterLogic Gaming. These buffs for Link are going to be quite big if they can start getting the pressure on in the rest of the lanes. We see Dexter already.
All in all, not a bad trade, because now Link is going to start getting control.
Becomes a new focus of pressure for Curse.
So yeah, let's see what Link can actually do with these double Fs. That's the biggest thing that came out of that last skirmish for CLG. He's already been able to force Voyboy back, but Dominate as well has to be careful under turret. LeBlanc can, as you can see, harass very effectively under the turret.
They got the turret from bottom lane to equalize the gold.
Double Lift having a safe lane coming out on Jinx. It's still going to be
a lot
of good things.
They're going to take the doubles.
2 kills onto Cop with the Bloodthirster finished. The protection Double Lift will get from Afro and the rest of his team really be able to output almost the same amount. Dexter in the back pocket of Link as they go in.
Oh my god.
Out the first distortion damage. He's almost taken nothing in a 2v1 situation. Now has given not enough time for Dominate to enter the fight. A new challenger approaches as Seraph teleports in.
What the hell? Combo was that, Link?
Oh
my god. Link's oh my god, Link's LeBlanc play is really bad right now.
A lot of close misses, and now 4 people mid. The supports have both roamed up as well. Looks like the party is over, though.
He's choking pretty hard with those LeBlanc plays.
Timely ultimate from Quas to save his life. Cop with the red buff, though. See what he can do. Afromu comes in.
Just for pressure out, getting him off the turret. They don't really know what's coming down the river right now as they see the pressure onto a ping.
Pop has the BT from the kill on Afro and
very scary.
Dexter. That's why Double Lift is like having a hard time down here.
Just hit it. Gosh.
They're going to give up this pink ward. There's no way they can fight it.
Uprights. Very nice.
BT's too
13
strong.
minutes on the clock. Curse clears the bottom ward.
And they do need to keep up their wards on this bottom side. Without that turret, they don't want to risk.
Double Lift really needs his BT.
From Dexter coming in. Little do they know, though, Dexter on the top side of the map right now. This is a very strong gank path.
I feel like Dexter hasn't been doing that well this game.
Into the bushes and just come straight through.
Because Elise with the Golem is going to be more effective than Elise in with the super damage item or whatever the hell it's called.
Shove very quickly.
The Spirit of the Elder Lizard.
Lane, easy to take advantage of.
You must have to consider. Quas is probably saying, why isn't he pushing my lane with Glitterlands? Oh, this is why. Kicked into the wall.
Nice.
Wild growth as well.
Wait.
Nice. Crowd control. Very nice.
Dexter, no, dude.
And the polymorph as well. They're able to finish up the damage.
That was sloppy. Go through the lane. Go through the lane. Oh, he's dead. That was not worth it.
It's going to be a turret shot or it's going to be Dominate.
That was a misplay by Dexter, I think. He should have just kept going with Lulu and then back out with Lulu. That was really badly played.
Loses out on one.
These ganks and these mechanics.
Back in time.
Usually, to be honest, I've been really unimpressed by CLG's mechanics in the early game.
Positioned himself well. Farming on that
everybody but Double Lift and Afro usually feel a little bit weak, but they end up pulling it through rotations and good play in the late game, and good shot calling, good target calling. But it seems like their early game mechanics are always
playing very sure of himself in this matchup versus Voyboy. However, both champions also allowed to play safe, as you see the back in the fourth. Not really giving.
I would much prefer Dexter to play anything but Lee Sin, in my opinion.
Voyboy is trying to get himself, like we said, in that carry position.
He's not playing it like Helios would
in this game.
Yeah, they really do. What Curse could count on in this matchup is building a bunch of Banshee Veils, which is great against not only LeBlanc but also the double AP. and then counting on a Yasuo combo to take out double F, to take out the main source of attack damage.
Which it's a good thing and bad thing.
However,
CLG wins
Voidboy
as a
does not
team,
have a
which is
very
like that's
reliable way
really
of
good.
starting his knockup to
It's
get that
better
combo
to win as a team
in the
than win
late
as
game. It's up to
individuals,
him
in my
or X
opinion.
Special. And X Special, unless he threads a hook through the
Right.
team onto double lift, it's going to be extremely
Dex is
difficult
really behind.
to
Holy
get a knockup
shit.
back there if double lift positions himself well.
Oop.
Well, there's one on to
Good
Link.
damage
Doesn't
on
look
Link
like they're
there.
gonna take that one over the road. Link's able to get out safe. So ward clearing going
Up
on.
top, though, a lot of top focus here from CLG.
And it does not look like Quas is going to have a fun time. They consider how long it
Good
took
rotation by
him to go
CLG
down
there.
last
This
time.
is what I
He
mean,
started
right?
the turret here.
Look
He
at this
also has
team play.
intervention up.
They push Quas off the tower.
Ward's coming out.
CRS has
Stop
no
anything
response.
else from dominoing off of
It's to send Voidboy bottom.
2-1
That
in turrets.
doesn't
It's only the
actually
third
do
turret
anything.
overall in this game.
That's
in
like a
16
waste of
minutes. It's
time,
still
in my
3-3, and the gold is practically even. Very good game here.
They've taken that turret, but they've also warded up this red side jungle very effectively.
Dexter's
I really
doing an
like the
okay job
control
at clearing
CLG
wards,
plays
though.
Deep into the cursed jungle.
Ooh.
Oh, look at the combo.
You go over the wall.
And
Oh.
Link says,
No,
You
he's
can't
going to go
dump that.
back. Woo, very close.
Greedy.
Special. taking
Dragon's
that one
up.
to the face,
Oh
and
my
they're
god,
gonna
that
have a lot of
was
pressure now to go
pretty
into this
bad from
mid-turret.
CLG, to be
They
honest.
decide to back it off
They're gonna lose
without
that whole
vision for the
bottom
rest
wave,
of
and
the
they're
team.
not gonna be able to
That was
contest
enough.
this dragon.
Let's go ahead and get ready for dragon.
they trade jungler
Yeah.
HP
Link
for
is gonna
mid laner
home guard back,
HP
maybe?
here.
No, he's
Uh,
gonna take a while.
Dominate actually
I
does
think
not
they're gonna
opt
give
to
up the
return,
dragon.
though, because of the movement from CLG. And they're rushing down this dragon. Heals from Quas, get Dominate back up to half-life, and Link not
Nope.
going to be there for this.
Oh!
The zap from double
Jesus
as he fixes
Christ.
his glasses and goes ahead and backs home.
Really?
On paper,
Really?
Curse.
You don't deserve that
They
dragon.
had everything they needed.
That's
forced
cheating.
Back the mid laner. That
You're
should have
abusing a
been
shitty
their
team,
dragon.
dude.
But Dominate, mistime Smite here, and Double Lift is able to zap the dragon.
No, just kidding.
See if CLG can actually
I don't actually
retaliate.
mean that.
Oh, that soul shadow.
That was
actually
pretty good.
quite well.
This is good.
How
CLG's gonna
somehow
win
he
off
has
this.
Not gone down yet. Aphromoo is still alive.
thing is,
Double coming
they
back
baited
with
the
one. Special
shit
does not want to pull
out of
that
Curse
depth
right
sentence
there.
into its final position.
It's
and
over.
Double gets a second one. They're getting
Curse
excited
started
now.
just throwing.
A
I
few
don't
rocket
know.
shots onto Dominate, but the red buff is
This is
not
the
enough
curse.
to
The
control
curse.
another
The
kill.
curse.
Got a
Curse.
little flustered after that dragon was stolen away from
Afro
him.
and
Wanted
Link,
to get
or
more.
Afro and Seraph,
Yes,
good
the turret
synergy
does
right
go
there.
down, but
They
CLG
burned
ends up with
everything
kills
on the
with turret of their
support,
own. See if they
and
can
then they
actually
felt
keep pushing
confident
here.
because Afro was
It's
low,
very
but they had
small
burned
death damage
everything
for Curse.
to just try to kill
400
Afro,
damage
which is
set
why that
to
worked
get
so
Double
well.
Lift and the rest of the team going, and now
And
this
that was like
effect is
really,
just
for me, it was
really
like pretty obvious
dominating
that was going to
Curse.
happen
They
at
cannot
Curse,
get
but
a ground or a foothold to get themselves back in, and watch out, Link. Your clone's going down. Dominate eats the clone up alive. There's the binding onto Dominate to really stop anything from happening.
But this is
further.
what I mean, like,
Curse is
they
forced
just
to
outplay in the late game.
Great use of the
CLG's like a
black
late game
field.
team right now.
Oh man.
They outplay in the late game and they
Some speed
outplay
up
in
steroids from Quas, but
rotations.
it's not enough.
But in the early
Great use
game,
of
they're
that
actually
black
quite
field there by
unimpressive right
CLG.
now.
Shielding up Link here.
How does
at the
Aphromoo
beginning.
live?
All right, so Aphromoo starts this one off by going into
Seraph
three
double
people.
shield.
Good ult, and he also
Flashes
actually
out at
uses
the last
exhaust
second.
on Quas,
Voidboy
on
goes
the
in when he
top right
shouldn't
there.
have.
But anyways,
Like
he
Special
does
goes
get
for the
down
hook
on
when he
Voidboy.
shouldn't
They
have.
lock him down,
Pop
and
gets
Pop
randomly
gets the binding
binded.
to the face.
It's just, it's
More
a mess
plays by
from Curse's
Aphromoo, more
side.
kills for CLG, and they were able to take the turrets. 2 turrets mid for CLG, but Curse
Now the game
is
is totally
last
flipped
outer
on
at
its
least.
head
Perimeter defense is
because
down.
Lee Sin now has tanky stats. Before he has 0 tanky stats, and he has a sight stone, which is so critical. Lee Sin needs to be a little bit tanky so he just doesn't auto die.
6-3 now, 19
And
minutes in. We're starting
Link
to
now has
see our first
DFG
real
and
gold
Hourglass,
about
so that's
2,000
really good
gold.
too.
It's in the
Double
favor of
Lift's the
CLG
same as
they
Cop,
slowly start to pressure the map.
and
Now it's starting to go real
Aphromoo
CLG
has
mode and take
the
everything they can.
Yeah, it's been, you know, a slow and methodical
what is
game
that
because they're playing
stupid
very
OP
standard
item
here. Both
that
teams
every support
playing
buys.
standard route.
The upgrade
and
from
it's
Chalice.
really come down to execution in these
I keep
fights.
forgetting its name for
These
some
small
reason. It just
differences
I blank
have just
out.
been one trade before the dragon, small miscalculation with a smite, or misplaying and overcommitting to a turret.
McHale's, that's the
Pretty
one,
much
sorry.
always coming down to your
And the
actual
thing is,
execution
too,
of these
Voidboy did
small
go
fights
Negatron
and
Cloak,
skirmishes.
and
That's
to
made
be
the
honest,
difference for
Negatron Cloak is
CLG.
kind of bad because you have a kill on your team already,
Things are
so you're spending
even
that
as you look
720
around,
gold
except for Dominant. He
to...
had a very good game here as him and the team try to pressure the blue
You're spending
buff.
that 720
Actually, they're still
gold
moving in,
when
though,
you don't
with
need to, and
force.
essentially because you're probably
Now
going to
watch
get
out,
the
because
kill
Link does have
ulti as
his death
Yasuo
by
anyway,
grass now.
and it just feels like
He's
his
definitely
damage
looking
is
to
really
enter the
weak
set.
right now.
One of
Like,
those
Boy is
squishier
really
8.
vulnerable.
Oh, targets. That's not blocked
Wind
by
wall
the
baited
wall.
out. If that
Lot going out for a lot of nothing.
Jinx slow landed, that would have been a
Hurt
kill
on that
probably.
one. He's looking. They get a speed up on the Whimsy. Vision of where the exit.
Dominic got
path is
scared
right now.
that
That's gonna wear off
Dexter
from
would
the
go on
side
him,
blade.
and then they
It
just
looks like
immediately
CLG
went
is
bottom
gonna
lane.
try and pressure the outer turret.
Nice.
Cop
That was
almost gets rocked
Link
down to
actually
about
failed his
25%
combo there.
HP. He will no longer be able to participate.
That was
Looks like they
kind of
grab the outer
rusty.
tier second
They
in
lose,
bot lane.
they lose one turret, but meanwhile, Quas is doing a strong split.
I mean,
push
despite
into
all
the
these
top
mechanical
side.
mistakes,
See if Curse
they're
can
not
actually hold out long enough. They need
big
to stop
mistakes,
these
you know what I
recalls
mean?
from CLG if
They're
they
not
wanna
mistakes
answer
that like
anything.
Curse is doing.
They're so low though that it's extremely dangerous. Let's see if Dominate. No, he does not check the bush.
Does
Seraph
not.
gets back in time. He should be able to stop this single-handedly.
Doesn't have a crazy amount of damage on Quas. That next item is the needlessly large rod for him. His affected fights definitely a little more helpful. But for now,
Nice.
so
Almost
close.
gets it.
Too
If
bad.
Dominate had face checked that bush. Which
That
is
tower is
extremely
going to live for the
risky,
rest of the game, most
then he
likely.
might have been able to.
So all that time that
Would've been
Quas
able to stop
spent is
Seraph
wasted because he never got the
those,
tower.
Secondary turrets. However, no face check, no stopped on the recall, and CLG come out slightly ahead. Top turret definitely will go down very quickly if Quas returns to that.
Dragon in
push
1
up
minute.
top.
So CLG need to be
Looks
ready
like
for that.
Quas is actually going for Death Cap second. He wants the extra ability power for extra burst damage.
Crusherizing.
A lot of people have actually been opting to thread in some ability power before going.
I think Double Lift is never
full
going to be
Hurricane
focused this
after his
game.
mashers.
Double Lift's just going to
Does scale
get to go
very
ham.
well, both with
Like
the
full
mashers
ham.
already.
Do whatever he wants.
The innate kit. Link goes for try number
Ugh.
2 onto Cop.
That was no good
Over
either.
2 though, unsuccessful.
Almost
This time
gets it.
doesn't even get a big chunk out of his HP.
That was
Hits
DFG wasted
missed
for
a few
nothing.
Others.
Which is really bad.
Link playing a very scary game of clear the wards. Nick Special says, now it's your turn again.
Thing is, it's going, you know, a very calm pace here for both teams, but
Need those
CLG,
faker senpai
double
mechanics.
lift on Jinx is going to start out scaling Cop pretty soon.
I get
Cop is about to
extremely
come up to
critical of
his biggest power
CLG
spike.
when
He's
they
about
play
to have
against
the
teams that
blood
are
booster
like a lot
push
weaker than them.
But already double lift going.
Because I in my
damage
eyes, they should be able to
Fan
beat
advantage
these teams
completed for
handedly.
him. So as we
And
get further and further
there's a
into
lot
the
of
future,
they're gonna beat
it's gonna
Curse
be
pretty
easier for
handedly,
him
but
to
only in the
carry
late
these
game.
fights,
Like
especially being
a good
backed
team
up by
needs to
that
be able to
team
win at all stages of the game,
and Morgana
not
Black
just
Shield.
one.
I feel like
You
one
can
of
have
these
your
engagements
advantageous
can be
position,
very
but you need your
scary.
Morgana's
superior, like your
dashes, expecting the blinding to hit.
best position.
CLG stopping their
A
tracks
lot of
though.
dashes, a lot
Sorry,
of
you
gap
need to be good
closes,
at
a
all
lot
stages of the game.
long-range crowd control. And
I
that
totally
will
lost my
also
train of
get
thought
a
there.
team in trouble. If you can't follow the rest of your team, then you're in a bad position. We see both teams kind of spread out now. A lot of that engagement was happening over the bottom wall. 4 pink wards were down
That's
there.
actually really
for the
good by
readiness of
Curse
CLG.
to just
What a
run
rotation
that
here
way
from
in.
Curse.
Yep.
Because
Kill the
they
tower.
had vision control of this side is the only reason that CLG didn't make a more decisive
But
move.
honestly,
CLG, without vision
to
of Baron,
be
couldn't
100% honest,
couldn't be sure if Curse were actually going for
That was a bad
turret
trade
or if
'cause
they were
Dragon's
actually
worth
going for a
more.
very risky Baron. So that's why CLG wasted a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Going to put that ward inside Baron Pit. Once CLG see that they actually opted for a turret, easy choice for them. Get some
and look
extra
at Double
minions,
Lift is going to get this
swivel
huge
down
wave
to
bottom.
Dragon, and they're able to
Actually,
pick
what
up
the hell's
the
going
gold
on? Did
gold
Double
here.
Lift take the
Dexter had a
blue?
hard time doing it by himself, though.
Double lift, almost stole.
Oh! That's really,
actually
really
now
bad.
Move over to Baron. That
Because
was
they lost the whole
definitely
wave.
gonna
I don't
pay
know
off
what
for
they were
CLG.
doing,
See
but
how
they were
fast can burn
really...
it down, though.
CLG was
gonna have
really
to worry.
indecisive
Double
there.
Lift and Dexter recalling. Double Lift cancels, but Dexter's in the base.
Kobe, last game these teams fought at 29 minutes. Curse forced a Baron that put CLG back in this game. Curse is behind right now, so CLG could easily just get more of a lead here.
Nope.
It actually goes
Link
over
through.
to Dominate. They're going to be fighting this one out with Baron. They're going to get out alive by killing Link. He
was-
flashes the glitter lance. Seraph gets hit up.
That
but he
was
doesn't
really
pull
bad
anything out
decision
for the
making
team
by
to
CLG.
follow. They're
They had
slowly rolling this one
every
through. Seraph's going to get hit.
every
No
advantage
vision from
given
the
to
Fox
them
bomb.
for
Void
free.
Boy's in range. The flash from
And
Seraph as well.
goodbye,
Afro is
Seraph.
there, but it's only going to be an offering.
They had
of the
every
dark
advantage
binding.
given to them, and they
take
just
down
threw it.
CLG to put
That
themselves
was really
back in
fucking
range.
bad.
Curse with the okie
What the hell was
here.
Double
They
Lift doing?
faked Baron side
What
one.
the hell
Seraph
was he
gets the
doing?
Turret. This
They
kind
should
of
have just
lulls
all
CLG
railed the dragon
into a false
immediately
sense
and
of
went to go
confidence.
farm the
Like,
waves.
Oh, yeah, Curse would
I don't
never
know
go
what
rush one
CLG
of
is
those
doing right
Barons.
now.
Not after
It's
what
really
happened last
depressing,
game.
actually.
Yet, Curse
Makes me
actually
really
returned
sad
to the scene of the crime,
that they
killed a
can lose
single
to Curse.
ward, and CLG called their bluff with Dexter completing his recall and going all the way back to base, they lose out huge.
Curse find
Especially when they got a free dragon when they shouldn't
put
have.
themselves back in a position to dictate how this game goes after top's taken, and Baron. They go
So
down
remember,
to
Dexter right here is going all the way back to base because he's so low from the dragon. Double Lift cancels his recall and does the right thing to check this, but CLG, they just didn't respect this move enough. They didn't figure
Link
that
shouldn't
Curse
have gone
would
for
have
Baron
the guts to
steal.
go for
That's
another one of
ridiculous.
these Barons, and Link
That's
almost even
really
stole it.
silly.
That's how close this was. Good smite this time though by Dominate. He redeems himself for that dragon.
He should have just gone for a kill, and then maybe they could have got a cleanup in a 4v5. I don't know why he did that. That's really silly too.
This is almost when they can get themselves in the most trouble, Kobe, is when Curse starts to come back. They feel like they have that lead they can work with. They almost get themselves into a sticky situation.
Link, though, he set up a very nice kill zone.
This is not like yesterday's game.
Wards on both sides, already swept out this bush. So if anybody kind of ventures into his little web here, he will have some easy target practice. However, looks like Seraph has given up the game. The jig is up. Seraph walked by a ward. Now they're suspicious. Link's playing that waiting game, though.
They can get Quas down.
He's looking for that. He's looking for that sick lamb, the straggler of the pack. Doesn't find anybody though.
They're out of position. They're gonna ram down mid. Oh god.
Slow move.
What is Quas doing?
Link. There he goes. He was stuck for something.
Can they defend
oh,
the
he's going top.
Link's got two
out of the mud.
Should be okay. Wrong side of the team though.
Voidboy gets there fast, but Link is saying, why is blue aggroed? I probably don't want to walk any farther.
Double lift versus
He's so far away from the team
Quas?
right now. This
Who's
distraction is actually working for CLG.
No,
Double lift gets
that's
the
not even
bottom
a
side.
fight.
Quas meets him though.
They can't.
So it's a lot
Doubles
of
can't push him out of
adapting
tower
right now for both teams.
Yeah, there's no way Double Lift can push on this turret. Quas has blue and purple buff, so he has pretty much infinite sustain here. He can spam his heal as well as Baron regen. No way that Double can get much done
CLG
there.
seems to be wasting Curse's time really well.
Around the map here. Steal blue, then chase him
But
back out of
like
this
if Curse
mid
was anywhere
lane that
near
they were
smart, they
going
would have
for.
just rammed down mid
They're
like they are now.
the map well, however, they aren't able to get any push down yet.
It's going to be interesting to see what CLG does here. I think they should just give up the turret.
CLG have to watch out for thresh hooks as well as cocoons from Dominate, because if one of those lands, whoever it is going to get annihilated.
Just like that, Wild Growth is what you need to stay alive. Aftermove flashes again. This time he was not able to use Soul Shackle. His flash is already down, and they're trying to still go for the fight. It's special. Dodges out. The bomb. The rocket hits somebody else, but
what even happened?
Big one.
Did Link just one-shot Cop?
Voidboy is being chased out by Afro.
I can't see because the camera, the camera's not very good.
He gets another shield.
Oh my god, the void play. Goodbye, CLG.
Fuck, dude. Quite some time, and he comes up with a double kill.
So Link there in the chase got a really good assassination on Cop. Gave CLG the confidence to continue the chase. What a hook from Expecto though. I said it was going to be very hard for Curse to set up that knockup for Voidboy, but Expecto goes right in. Beautiful flay after taking the hook in as well. And Curse regained control, shove right up mid.
The false sense of security is enough in that fight. Quas coming up very big with that Kale top. We have not seen it too much. 28 minutes in, the inhibitor is going to be dropped here for possibly Curse, being slowed down quite a bit. Dexter and Link giving him what for? I don't think.
Oh my god, Link! What the fuck?
Special hitting another hook to initiate a great kill.
Special, the old guard, showing his veteran status
here. It is again.
Okay, so this is like, this is in my opinion, Curse like being stupid. Instead of hitting the tower, they went for Afro. And then here,
he also ends up coming up to the front.
This is pretty good.
Exhausting, but they aren't able to take down Special.
Decent rocket. It's actually decent rocket. And then Link snipes Cop. Good job. Good job. Here they shouldn't chase Boy.
Changes targets, goes for the more high priority. What a good play there.
Here they shouldn't chase Boy, and here they should have.
He was able to trick Quas.
Just gone down mid.
But yeah, there's the follow-up.
And they lost so much out of it.
Another hook and a great play there. That's the problem that we talked about with Kale. It's such a risky
Link's been
champion.
super inconsistent lately. I don't know why.
Second decision making. It's very easy for you to choose the wrong target going defensively.
These mechanicals are really
like the juicy, easy one.
Suffer.
And so Quas tried to
suffering.
Try and block it. Makes the wrong choice though, and Link switches targets.
They need this dragon so bad. Get this dragon, please.
Very fast fights. It's only going to get harder as the items become more complete, and not a good situation here for Link. He's safe on the distort out. Give him the black shield. They know that Morgana just on the backside after seeing that.
They're going to try to steal it.
Out Dragon for themselves. The in and the out. 1-2.
What?
Smite it out.
Why did Dexter try to steal that?
Comes up with it.
They could have stole that easy.
Here as we see Voyboy
what the fuck?
Moves throughout the map. That's just
yeah, he saw it. He left the ping behind. He wanted to get up top lane as quickly as possible so he can scare up Seraph. He'll leave that behind for somebody else to clean up. That's Xpecial's job.
There you go.
Reminds me of the time when TSM had that bet where they lowest ELO in the house has to wear a trash bag. Looks like it's up to Xpecial to clean up wards. The trash man of Curse now.
Yep. We got Afromu doing it as well. One of the last hits. Afromu go all the way. 20 seconds on Baron. You can see Curse kind of hovering towards the top side of the map. They don't really want to be anywhere else. They're going to go ahead and
Baron's up in 12 seconds, and CLG has no vision. There's no way out of this. This is really, this is the worst position I've seen CLG been in a while. They're going to try to just go down middle. It's not going to pay off like it always does.
Face check.
Oh boy.
Into the full fog of war of Baron.
GG.
That's
bye bye, Baron.
Choose that, but it's a little bit slow.
No.
Huzzah! Baron going down. Curse, no contest on that one.
Come on, dudes.
The top lane.
I don't know what they can do.
They're actually going to be pressured.
LOL.
We're a little bit
that was.
This mid lane
I think that actually no.
It's a good decision. They don't have to take any risky. They send
Quas to keep pushing, and then everybody else.
They're gonna go.
This is actually okay. I think this is okay.
They make the call for Quas to stay and shove down this top. Now, can they stop CLG's recalls though? They don't want
to. Link.
That was the distort.
Fuck! He went back into the.
CLG did not want to be caught here. Worst situation possible. You still had KO pushing. He has actually backed. Curse is now pushing in a 4v1, 5v1 situation.
Xpecial making this Yasuo Thresh combo look easy, man.
Wow.
He comes up once again.
That's
right when they
depressing.
need it. Just crucial displacements here from Xpecial, back to back.
Straight down the mid lane, shortest one on the map. Dexter doing what he can to go for the inhibitor with the help of his minion buddies. But this is Curse now on the Nexus turrets. One is going to be falling down.
There's no way.
8 seconds on the fastest timer. That's for Link. He cannot solo out the entire team. Too much single focus damage. It's going to be the Nexus. It's going to be Curse taken down. CLG in 32 minutes.
Just bad.
And they finally have one of the games where they don't make that one crucial mistake.
I learned something about CLG here. This is a good loss because it wakes them up.
They show up